Hey, what's up, guys? Midwestern Outdoor Boys coming back at you. Hopefully you saw last week our test batch of goose sticks, which turned out fantastic. So now we're going to make them all. We got 40 pounds of goose here that we're going to be making, and so we're going to walk you through step by step what we did and how we made it.
All right, let's get into it. So hopefully you guys got all your geese out of the freezer. First steps you're going to do, you're going to thaw it out like we did here. And then you're going to rinse them under some cold water. And then you're going to cut them up into nice little chunks so that way they can be just big enough to get through your grinder. So we'll start doing that right now. Just make sure you get any leftover feathers that are still on there from the season. Just make sure you got all your BBs out. So that's basically what you're going to do. Kind of just rinse off all the excess blood that you can. And then Adam's going to go over there and cut them up into little strips for us, just big enough so that way they fit through the grinder.
Another key note is having nice sharp knives.
Yeah.
That will help your process a lot. These things are still frozen. So when you're cutting these, you want to get off any of this excess silvery skin off. I'm going to try to take that off as much as you can because that'll kind of muck up your grinder. And any of the arteries that are sticking out, we just like to cut all that stuff right off.
All right, so we just got all our goose meat cut up, trimmed up, and then we added some pork into it. So we're doing about a 70% goose, 30% pork fat. So we just added some pork trimmings to it, and now we're just going to get it in the grinder and mix it all up. We're going to run through a coarse grind first, and then we'll run it back through and do a fine grind after that. So start us up, boss. Probably should plug it in first, though.
Yeah.
Might work if you got electricity.
Maybe. So after we're grinding it once, now we're mixing it up and just trying to get a better concentration between the goose meat and the pork fat. And then we'll go back through and we'll grind it again to a little bit of a more finer grind. And then we'll add our seasonings and we'll be ready to roll.
What do you think? We're going to be ready to roll? No.
Yeah, let's roll, firebuds. All right, so the voice recorder cut out on this part of the video, so we just get ready to stuff everything. We got all our seasons mixed in. We got our apple or jalapeno cheddar there, apple bourbon maple in the back. Adam was working on our sweet and smoky there, getting that stuffed in the stuffer. So we're just getting ready to do that. And then what we did in the back, we had our leftover pork trimmings in the back. They're on the tubs behind Adam there. So we actually used our leftover pork trimmings, and we're going to make some sausage out of that. So it's going to go really good. That actually, the maple sausage that was left over turned really, really good. And then we used a scale back here to weigh all our seasonings in. So make sure everything was measured correctly. We weighed out all our meat, and then we added in our seasonings. We ran it through the grinder again for a finer grind right before we stuffed them into the sausage stuffer. So, but yeah, that sausage right there, that smelled freaking amazing. And then, of course, we got our collagen casings there. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to take your collagen casings, you're going to slide it over that plastic nipple there, and then Adam's going to be there cranking everything in. And that's pretty much all you got to do. So they're a little bit finicky at first, but once you slide it over, you just slide it on over. And then once you fill that plastic tube up with as much casing as you can fit, then have your partner or Adam is just going to snip that off, and then we can get ready to go here. And of course, we're making little jokes as we went, but probably inappropriate, so it's probably a good thing you got cut out. So after you cut it, you just want to make sure you twist it off. So you tie it tight, and then Adam's going to go ahead and start cranking. And then you just kind of slowly feed it. You don't want to grip it too hard, because if you grip it too hard, you're going to cause that casing to break. So you just want to make sure you get it nice and firm, and you just keep sliding it off. And then when you get about 2 inches there, then you take part or stop, and then you just twist the end, and you're good to go. But that's pretty much it. It's pretty not much to it. And then once we get done there, we'll get it onto the smoker.
There you go, buddy. Keep twisting it. There you go. Twist this way. Grab it and go like this. There you go. Yep.
Muscles, muscles.
All the way around.
Ooh.
That's it.
That's it. It's done.
Good job.
Just a little. Got them on the smoker. Got the Traeger set. We're gonna smoke these for a few hours. So we got the bourbon maple apple on the smoker right now. You got them on the Traeger. So right now it's just at the smoke setting. So we're gonna run that for a couple hours, and then we'll crank up the heat to 185. You can cook these to internal to anywhere from 145 to 165, just kind of personal preference. I like 155 to 165 personally. I think it comes out good. The texture's really good. And that also gives the casing a little bit of a snap too. So check on these here in a little while. For about an hour on the smoke setting for the Traeger. So I just bumped it up to 180. So we'll let that ride the rest of the way till we get to the internal temp that we want. Smoke on, boys. And while we wait, we hydrate. All right, so I got the maple bourbon, just pulled them off the smoker. So they were still in big links when I bought them off. And what you want to do when you bring them in is just go rinse them off right away under cool water. That's going to stop the smoking process, stop the cooking. That way they can cool down. And once they're cooled down, go ahead and cut them to whatever length you want. And then once you get that, put them in the Ziploc bag. You can kind of partially freeze them. And then once they're partially frozen, then we're going to go over to the food saver and we're going to vacuum pack them for the freezer. So stay tuned. Wait. There you go. Look at that. Got your sticks all vacuum packed. Ready to eat them next time you go hunting.
Mr. Trail, what do you got going on over here?
Cutting up our sticks that we made. So we're ready to taste test them. So we got our summer sausage over here. We got our maple apple bourbon here. We got jalapeno cheddar. And then I'm just cutting open our sweet and smoky flavor. You get ready to taste test?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, you gonna help taste? Alright. Should we do which one do you want to do first? Want to do the sweet and smoky first? You probably like that one the best. Or summer sausage? Try it. Ready? Oh, you're already eating it. Alright.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Ooh, that'd be fantastic, a little cracker.
Cracker and some cheese? Money. Alright. Sweet and smoky next? Or you got a mouthful already? You like it? Good?
All right, which one's next?
That one's a little spicy. That one's sweet and smoky. You probably like that one better next.
Let's do that one.
You like that one?
Ooh, that one's good.
A little sweet.
That's a little sweet, yeah.
A little sweet. That one had the brown sugar in it.
Okay.
The maple.
You taste the maple a lot.
Yeah, you can taste it definitely in that one. You can taste it in this one too. So this is, if you're a bourbon fan, you'll really like this. The bourbon really stands out. I actually cooked this a little bit longer to get that bourbon flavor a little bit more mellow. But if you like bourbon flavored things, this would be one you'd probably like.
Dale, this is for you, buddy. Oh, that's like a good bourbon on the rocks. Oh, yeah.
And they got a little piece of apple in that one.
Oh, that's good.
But if you like jalapeno cheddar, this one's really good. It's got a little bit of a kick, but it's not overly spicy. Jalapeno one's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty much.
You like the jalapeno one?
Oh,
All right, which one's your favorite?
I didn't taste that one.
Oh, you didn't taste this one? The
You didn't taste that
bourbon?
one?
Oh,
You
yeah,
did.
I did.
Yeah, you did. You like them all? You have a favorite one?
I think the smoke or the summer sauce is my favorite. Although the bourbon was actually really good.
You did like that one?
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of do like the bourbon.
But bourbon out of mine was probably my least favorite. I'm not a huge bourbon flavor guy, I guess I found out. But I was all hyped out to try that one. I thought it'd be really good. I even want to put shots of bourbon in our meat while we were grinding it.
It's called lightweight.
But but it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. And then I actually liked it better after I smoked it a little bit longer. Before it was really strong. And then, but yeah, I think it's between summer sausage and the jalapeno cheddar, and then our original hickory flavor that we made. I like that one the best.
That was really good.
So, well, hope you guys like it. Leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you want me to keep the stash, let me know.
Yeah, leave a comment on Trent's stash.
So he thinks I look like a pedophile. So we'll see. I got commented today that I look like a firefighter, and I lift weights. So you tell me.